Mic check. Sorry?
I sent my husband the link. He's at the Dearly, so he can watch.
Perfect.
Longhorns dad that wants to hold the banner for us. We need 2 dads. Somebody can help us out. Thanks. Carter, come up. Come on. Here we go. Right, that's slow.
of you. Thank you. Oh, you ladies are fine. It's just too windy back over there. Hopefully this building will help block it a little bit. Mic check. How we doing? Mic check. Should mount that on the bottom. Mic check. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Actually, good morning, rather. We're about to get things underway. The previous game just ended, and your Longhorns are getting set up behind the tunnel. Here they go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another great morning here at Fossil Ridge High School as we're getting set up for this matchup between the Longhorns and the Panthers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fossil Ridge High School. Your location of today's matchup, Longhorns versus the Panthers. Longhorns come into this game with only one loss on the record. The Panthers, unfortunately, start, I believe, 0-6. Last time I looked, they were 0-5. I did not see the results of their game last week. While we have a second, while we wait for the kickoff, let's introduce some of our players here for the Longhorns. Landon Zimmerly will commonly find as the quarterback in the backfield for the Longhorns, accompanied by Wyatt Moore, Mason Holloway. Our brute offensive package on short yardage situations. We'll get Paxton McDonald, Dion McDowell. Your linemen out there, Henry Lewis as center, Jaden Lee on the tackle position, along with Ward Haddad. On the defensive side, Aiden Harrell takes up the defensive spot along with Jaden Lee on his side. Skylar Parrott will get some snaps on the backfield as well as from the defensive end position. The Longhorns elect to receive. The Panthers are going to line up for their first kick. Waiting on some last-minute duties to get everything tied up before we get this game underway. And here we go. The kicker fooled me running up there, too. That football that quick. There's the whistle, and we're ready to get this game underway. Ball's pooch kick left side, short. It's called on by Mason Holloway, who recovers the football there at the 47-yard line. Your Longhorns offense going to take the field. Again, led by Landon Zimmerly there as the quarterback. Wyatt Miller, Skylar Perry, Mason Holloway has your halfbacks and wide receivers. Paxton McDonald and Deion McDowell as your tight ends. Jackson Connor, Jaden Ward, and Henry making up that offensive line. The Longhorns take the field here for the first time today. I believe that's Wyatt. Wyatt does take the direct snap. He runs left side. He'll get between the tackle and guard, gain himself about 4, maybe 3.5, 4 yards on the play. Gain of 4 for Wyatt. If you're watching on a computer, phone, make sure you say hi in the chat there. Let me know how the audio sounds. We've tried to make a couple adjustments after a few failures that we had last game. We appreciate the feedback live, as it's kind of hard to monitor exactly the broadcast that we're out here. Landon Zimmerly's in the backfield, Wyatt Moore beside him. Mason Holloway's your wingback. Zimmerly's looking to make the throw. He makes the throw to Mason, and unfortunately it's dropped. That's going to convert us over to third down. It's going to be third and about 6. Here comes the 3rd and 6 play. Zimmerly's in the backfield. Mason Holloway to his right side. Wyatt Moore to the left. Zimmerly will take the ball. He'll rush left side. He's going to get stopped after a short yard gain. It's going to be about a gain of a yard. Mark it up as 4th and 5 here for the next play. Important play here to get this first offensive series started for the Longhorns. It's 4th and a long 5. Zimmerly in the backfield with Skylar. Wyatt there with him. They're going to counter a reverse here with Mason. Mason, unfortunately, is met in the backfield. Defensive end Yo Hashimoto. We know him well. He's a teammate of one of our Longhorns on the baseball side of sports. Unfortunately, makes a tackle for the loss. Longhorns defense will have to come out here and take the field. While we're switching sides, let's introduce our Longhorns defensive team. Jaden Lee, Aiden Harrell will take up the defensive end spots with Skylar Parrott and Carter Mitchell on the defensive ends. Nathan and Michael out in the cornerback positions with linebacker Wyatt, Paxton, Zion, and Landon. Mason Holloway has been having a great season at the free safety position with plenty of pass blocks as well as a defensive interception return for a touchdown. They go heavy left side here for the Panthers on the first offensive play. We're going to have a false start to get things going, as 44 was pretty antsy to start his motion. Ooh, I wonder if the coach saw that there. I'll have to relay that information to him. That's going to back the Panthers up on the very first play. Their first drive here, 5-yard penalty, make it 1st and 15 to start the drive here for the Panthers. They get to go 2 wing backs to the left side. Ball snap, handoff, left side. Upfield is that was Skylar or Carter there. One of our great defensive ends. That's Carter Mitchell getting in the backfield for the tackle for loss. That's a great start on the first defensive play by the Longhorns. Way to go, Carter. Another one, bud. Second and a long 20 here for the Panthers. They're on their own 41-yard line. As they go with a balanced set, 2 wingbacks, 2 wide receivers. Ball snapped. It's fumbled here initially. The Panthers just have to jump on it. That's going to be another loss of a yard or two. It looked like they were trying to run a jet sweep with the wingback, number 44. But the ball bounces off the quarterback's hands and they're not able to accomplish the handoff. 44 does jump on the ball to let the Panthers remain in possession. However, it's now third and we got to count the yards. Looks like 3rd and 22. Pan over to the first down marker. We got to get all the way to the Longhorns 39-yard line here for the first down, and we're playing on the 39 of the Panthers. Panthers going to need 22 yards to get a turnover on downs. We'll see what they decide to do on 4th down. However, before they get started, they go trips left side. Pass formation here for the Panthers. They will pass to the right side. Going to gain himself a few yards, but not very much until Carter Mitchell brings down the ball carrier with Landon Zimmer, who's helping cleaning things up on the back end. 4th and a lot of yards needed. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 21 after the gain of 1 there on the pass play. Panthers offense is going to remain on the field. They're going to attempt to go for it. Prior to the play, however, we have a officials timeout. Looks like the Panthers coach is coming out to talk to the officials. Let's see if they can figure out exactly what the trouble is. Still a long discussion with little explanation. Not sure what the discussion was between the KLA refs and the Panthers head coach. But either which way, it looks like they got things settled out. We're going to resume play here with a 4th and 21 play. Panthers line up in the 4th and 21 play. They go trips right side. Looks like they got too many guys on the line of scrimmage. They're trying to get it sorted out. Might end up a penalty. We'll see what ends up happening. Ball snapped. Quarterback immediately being chased by Deion McDowell and Carter Mitchell. He's just going to run it out of bounds for a loss of about 5 yards on the play. Great defensive series. The defense, I think, may have gotten more yards than the offense did in the first series, unfortunately. Hopefully we're not saying that too much today here, but it's great to see that defense push the Panthers back. So let's see, I think the Panthers started on the Longhorns' 51-yard line, and the defense just gained themselves 16 yards. All right, Longhorns offense back on the field, all jokes aside. We've got Wyatt's in the backfield. Zimmerly right side, Mason's on the left side. Wyatt's going to take the snap, left side, cuts it up between tackles. He's going to break one free! Wyatt Moore with the run up the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Right on time.
What's happening?
What's going on? What's the damage so far?
This is it. Other than our defense scoring by 16 yards.
Start at 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I play announcer on this one too. Well, if I can get our scoreboard to change here, we'll update. There we go. All right, looks like the Longhorns are going to set up for a 1-point extra point conversion. Dion McDowell takes the ball, rushes up the middle, puts a helmet on somebody, stopped right at the goal line, and they're going to mark him just short at the half-yard line.
Are they kicking field goals? No.
So we can either, that's a good explanation for those on the stream too, it's a great time for it, after a touchdown, we get two options. We can either go for a 1-point play from the 5-yard line, or we can go for a 2-point play from... we can go for a 1-point play from the 3-yard line. Excuse me, I misspoke because I was changing cameras here and wondering why the Panthers all had to take a knee. Looks like they got a player down. We'll break that conversation for a second while we check on the player. Yeah, it's kind of hard to follow the game without knowing which players. It's kind of hard to see which players are which sometimes and all the action. And Henry is wearing number 9, and he's the offensive center. And he'll kick off here.
Is he battling it with Yo on the other side of the ball?
Yo's a defensive end, so yeah, I mean, he'll be out there, but I told him to go up and hit Yo a couple times if he can. But for the most part, he's going to be a few feet away from him where that's not really his guy to block. All right, sorry about that. We'll get back to that explanation. So after a touchdown, we can either go for a 1-point extra point conversion and the ref will spot the ball at the 3-yard line, or we can go for a 2-point extra point conversion where they spot the ball at the 5-yard line. And that's the difference between whether or not we end up getting 1, 2, or no points, of course, if we're not able to convert. The Longhorns kick team, led by kicker Henry Lewis, number 9, out there taking the field. You'll hear me talking to a couple of our friends out here. We have a couple baseball teammates that have come out and join us.
Henry's kicking. He's got the best leg on the field.
So far. So that right there was Mr. Orlando. Orlando is baseball teammates with both Henry Lewis, number 9 on the Longhorns, and number 7 on the Panthers, Yo Hashimoto. This is new. Get your right stance there, Henry. All right, good kick. Good kick. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Ooh, got a little excited over there. Well, the ball's batted down by the Panthers and ends up being jumped on by number 44, I believe. 34. Make that 34 there for the Panthers.
Henry's got a little lefty leg, huh?
Supposed to kick right. Did you just kick it left?
He might have. I mean, unless he wanted to line up on that side.
Which foot you just kick that with? Before we get going, let's take another peek at that starting defense here. Now, of course, this is our starting defensive players. The page was only so big to fit so many players on there, but of course, we've got the A defense and the B defense. Mina out there on the B defense, as long as with Samuel as well. Looks like the Longhorns B defense is what's lining up to take the field on this particular play. Let's see, we've got we got the A defense. We got Aiden Harrell on the left defense tackle spot, Jade Lee on the right defensive tackle, Skylar Parrott left defensive end, Carter Mitchell right defensive end. Your linebackers, Zimmerly, Paxton, Dion McDowell, and Wyatt Moore. Sorry, I was looking to see if that was an inverted whistle, as that was planned. Your Panthers here take the field. They're going to go with a strong formation on the Panthers' left side, defensive right. And one wingback. Actually, the wingback's going to motion. We're going to go a little confusion. Look for the timeout. We're going to go trips to the right side here. Nobody's on the line. There we go. They now got 7 guys. The referee we can see in the backfield is waving his arms, I guess not in frame. And there's the flag with the illegal shift and or false start, whichever way you want to call it. Regardless, it's going to be 5 yards and it's going to be 1st and 15. That's 2 offensive drives, but the Panthers had some early movement or a little bit of confusion causing an early 5-yard penalty. We're supposed to have flags in baseball. If you leave the base early, umpire's supposed to put the red flag down. None of our guys carry a red flag for some reason.
Are they supposed to? For real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And at least you'll see it in the Little League World Series and the regional games and whatnot. And the higher levels are supposed to. The Panthers line up in. They're going to go once again that trips package on the right side. They're trying to make sure they got the right number of players on the line of scrimmage. That inside slot receiver might be a little close. Flag on the play. And the pass drops incomplete. Let's check the marker.
Where's yours? Yours number 7?
Yeah, 7. He's also an offensive tackler.
Black helmet?
Yeah. Well, before we get a signal on the call, they're going to wave it off. All right. I think they were going to signal for too many men on the line of scrimmage, which actually is not a penalty as long as the inside player does not go out for a pass route. And if he does, then it's just an illegal man down the field. So you have to have at least 7 on the line of scrimmage. You can have 8. But the only people that can go out for a pass route that's on the line of scrimmage are the 2 widest players on the line of scrimmage, which are traditionally your wide receivers or possibly a tight end.
Is she here?
They're at Dalton's HBS game.
Oh, wow.
We got 2 of them. The next one's supposed to start in about 15 minutes. Unfortunately, we lost the first one 8-7. All right, so after the penalty's waved off, the play still stands as an incomplete pass, which means it's going to be 2nd and 5 here for the Panthers. As they break the huddle, but the refs tell them to take the time as they're getting set. There's the whistle to allow the Panthers to start playing. The 25-second play clock begins. Panthers quarterback, lone setback left side, takes it, hands off number 3, goes to the right. He's being tracked down by Michael. Michael misses the tackle. Mason Holloway comes up with a big hit, though. Number 3 lunges forward. Let's see where they end up spotting the football after the lunge, because they made the hit right about the 46-yard line. The number 3 dove for about another 2 yards. They will give him out another 1.5 yards after he initially made the hit with the dive before they officially roll him down. It's going to make it 3rd and a short 10, or call it a 9.5. You can see the marker on the left side of the screen. The Panthers have to get to the Longhorns. That's the 48-yard line. Have to get just past the 48-yard line by about 6 inches. Panthers offense takes the field. They got single set back, 2 wide receivers, 2 wingbacks on the right side. They get themselves positioned. Looks like a little bit of early movement. No flags, however. 34 takes a handoff right side, met by a host of Longhorns. We do have a player down. Coming up from the bottom of that pile is Jaden Lee. One of the Panthers players, unfortunately, is down. He's up pretty quickly. Hopefully that kid will be okay and back in there. That's their running back, number 34. Running back and wing back.
Is it time limit too?
Yeah, so the difference that we'll have, well, actually, we'll explain it to everybody in the stream too. So it's 12-minute quarters. However, a little bit different than what you're used to from high school, college, and football is the clock will run continuously with the exception of a timeout being called, or in this case, as we saw, the refs called a timeout because of the injured player. But if a team calls timeout, the refs call a timeout, that will stop the clock. But an incomplete pass or a run out of bounds, the traditional things that would stop the clock in a normal football game, do not stop the clock here until we get within 2 minutes on the second quarter and the fourth quarter. When we're within 2 minutes of the second quarter and fourth quarter, then it will go to normal football clock rules that we're all used to. We got two wide receivers left side. Ball snap. Deion McDowell's in the backfield along with, he pushes the runner back into that's Paxton McDonald and Deion both in the backfield. Deion makes him run away from him, and Paxton's able to clean everything up. That's going to be first down Longhorns after the long fourth down play. No time to take the peek at your offense. They're ready to take the field. Mason Holloway is behind center, along with Landon Zimmerly. He's going to take the snap, run left side between tackle and guard. He's going to gain himself about 2 yards before he's brought down. Yeah, so I got to stream this one. I also got to watch the Bombers YouTube channel for Dalton's game that's coming up quick. We got all sorts of streams. The Lewis family has 5 different sporting events. So this L7 page going for the football game, and the Bombers YouTube channel page, which is also ours for baseball side of things, is broadcasting Dalton's HBS games. That is Landon Zimmerly in the backfield. He'll take the snap. Mason Holloway leads forward on the block. Zimmerly bounces it outside. He's going to be met by the outside linebacker, number 5. Little to no yards on the play, it appears. Looks like they're going to spot the ball almost exactly at the original line of scrimmage. It's still going to be 3rd and 6. And then Scarlett's right down there on the back row, far left side.
Couldn't find her at first.
All right, Longhorns offense retake the field here. It looks like Zimmerly in the backfield. No, Wyatt Moore's centered with Zimmerly to his right side. Skylar Parrott's the wing back on the left side. Mason Holloway's in there. Wyatt's going to get the ball, runs up the middle. He pushes for yards. Oh, he's going to break it free as he jumps over some players. Pushed out of bounds by number 23 for the Panthers, but not after the first down in the long game. Another Panthers player, unfortunately, is slow to get up. Some of these Panther players, unfortunately, having a rough go of it. How many? Well, they got 11 on the field, and it looks like there's 2 over there on the sidelines. Number 0 grabbing a hold of his hand. Maybe stepped on by a cleat, or who knows what it might be. Either which way. Looks like he was telling coaches, no, I can go back in, coaches, but they are going to make him come out for at least 1 play minimum. The way he's grabbing that hand, though, hopefully he gets it feeling all right and checked on to make sure no broken bones, and he's back in the field of play hopefully here soon for the Panthers. All right, Longhorn offense retaking the field. Zimmerly centered in the backfield. Mason Holloway right side. Wyatt Moore left side. Skylar Parrott's a wingback on the left side. Henry with the snap. Zimmerly left side up through the guard. He's going to break one through a hole. Fighting off tacklers. He's still going. Makes the cut. One man to miss. He's going to be brought down at the 5-yard line.
Cut back inside.
Great little run there by Zimmerly. Good push by the offensive line to get him the first 7 or 8 yards. And then he breaks the tackle and springs it outside again about another 10 more afterwards. Ball's going to be spotted on the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal, Longhorns.
That's their quarterback run, right? 22?
Yeah. They'll switch out. They kind of run like a wildcat. And so 22, 16, 0, and 13. Pretty much taking snaps.
Basketball, and I was like, well, yeah, they probably do a couple times. But right now, it's all like probably handoffs, quarterbacks.
You'll see 22 throw it a couple times. Zimmerly in the backfield. That's Paxton. No, we're going to hand off left side. Wyatt Moore. He's going to try to turn the corner. One man to beat. Oh, he's just tripped up. He'll gain himself 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3. When they break the huddle, he's going to be the first one that runs out. All right, so he's going to yell, huddle, huddle. That's Henry right there. And then get up there. The quarterback's running in. He's got the play from coach, so he's going to tell everybody what the play is. He's going to say it twice. After he says it once, Henry's going to go get on the ball. There goes Henry. See him? And then the rest of the team will come out. Zimmerly centered. Dion McDowell centered, actually. There's Wyatt on him. Dion pushing the pile forward. He's going to break the play, and that's touchdown, Longhorns. I think we've only had one bad snap all year, pretty much.
I'm surprised you're not out here coaching with these boys.
I'm out here a bit when I can, but they practice on the days that I work nights on Mondays, and then they were practicing on Wednesdays when we were practicing with our major team. We're out there a little bit.
So is this all out of one park district? Kind of
we're gonna go. Looks like we're going for 2 on this one. I think the ball's spotted at the 5. Be a 2-yard attempt. 2-point attempt. That's going to be Skylar Parrott on the attempt, right side. Slow on the camera, apologies, but he stopped short at about the 2-yard line. He'll gain 2, but of course the extra point conversion no good. And the Longhorns are going to kick this ball off after a lead of 12-0 here against the Panthers. 2 great offensive drives in a row here by the Longhorns. You gonna help be my cameraman? I was upset. I tried something new. I tried to have earbuds or microphones so I couldn't have to stand right behind this thing, but it didn't. For some reason, it didn't take. I'll have to test it later.
Good job, Dion. Go!
Let's see, Yo's on kickoff team too. Or at least I usually see him out there. Maybe not. At least he used to be. Oh yeah, there he is. He's in the back. He used to be on the second line. Now they have him in the back of this. All right, Henry Lewis, number 9, sets up for the kick. There's the whistle. We're under play here for the kickoff after the touchdown. Ball rolls and is down by the Panthers at their own 47-yard line. That's where they're going to spot the ball.
My question is this all at the same like park district? You know how Fossil Creek?
Yeah. KYA. You want to come join?
I'm thinking about it. I kind of want to play football.
I'll tell you more about this later, but so this is a combined age. This is 11 or 6th graders and 5th graders. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 5th graders and 4th graders. And so next year they might move up, and Henry probably won't move up with them. I'm not sure how it's going to go, so we're gonna see how things pan out for next season. But super proud. We're only have one loss on the year. The undefeated pass play left side. Mason Holloway. Oh, just crap to drop it. That little duck was queued up for Mason there. Dad's down here gonna get on him. Tell him, Dad. You know, I was razzing his dad down there the other day. He was wearing a Marietta sweatshirt, and it looked like it had the M of Michigan. Us Ohio people call that team up north. Can't really quite mention the name, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. And I told him how disappointed it was that I didn't think that we could be friends. And then he kindly advised me that even though the M looked the same, it was from a high school, not a college up north. And I said, okay, well, things back up together. If you are a Michigan fan, sorry for your luck, but go Buckeyes. For the next offensive play, we'll check the clock here. We do have 2 minutes and 7 seconds left on this 12-0 game. George and Logan might stop by as well, but they're right now at basketball evaluations for Logan. Basketball season's about to get started. All right, your Panthers offense retake the field. They're going to go with 2 wing backs on the right side with a single setback, 2 wide receivers. Ball snapped, handoff 34, right side. Some Longhorns in the backfield, but he's going to find himself a crease and he's going to get himself 3 or 4 yards on the play. Pretty good run there by the Panthers. And before the next play, we get the whistles to stop the clock as we get the 2-minute warning here for the second half. Of course, we just checked it. It's now run down from 2:07 now to 2 minutes here to go. So again, as we mentioned previously before, it was just a continuous running clock regardless of the play outcome. Now we go into a traditional clock where incomplete passes as well as runs out of bounds will stop the clock for the Panthers as they're trying to get a score here before the end of the half. Panthers line up, 2 wing backs right side. No men in the backfield. Okay, 34 now motions in the backfield. Single setback here for the Panthers. Third down play. Pass deep. Right side. Picked off! Landon Zimmerly on the interception for the Longhorns. Longhorns defense having themselves a day today, not giving up hardly any yards. I think they might be on the plus yardage here so far for this game. And then coming up with a turnover with a big interception, Landon Zimmerly to give the offense back the ball. We've got 1 minute, 51 seconds to try to gain a score here before the end of the half. And I believe the Longhorns are also going to have all 3 timeouts in order to be able to do it. Henry leads the offensive line up to the line of scrimmage here as Zimmerly is in the backfield. Wyatt Moore left side, Skylar Parrott right side. Mason Holloway's your wing back. Pass play here, Zimmerly rolling right, looking for a crease to make the throw. He makes the throw. Oh no, it's interception. Number 5 makes a great play and he's going to run it back for the touchdown. As number 5 for the Panthers steps in front of Mason Holloway and makes a real nice catch and runs it back for the touchdown. So they trade the ball back and forth here. And unfortunately, it works out in the favor of the Panthers. And they get themselves 6 points after the 2 interceptions in a row.
Good clean spiral though. Kick that little arm.
Yeah, he's got a good throw.
He can play some football. He's on both sides of the ball like that.
He's still just very centered on who he's throwing to, and I don't really see him recognize when somebody's going to step in front of him like that.
I thought he was going to tuck his feet. He wanted to start throwing, and then I thought he was going to pull it back.
Now it can come off to the side. That one's hard to see for somebody at one, but there's been a couple times where it's just not open. They still try to make the throw. Ball's going to be spotted at the 5, which means the Panthers are trying for a 2-point conversion. 2 wingbacks right side, single back set for the quarterback number 5 who just made the interception. Ball snapped to a handoff. 34 right side. Skylar Parrott initially slows him down, but they break the tackle. And then he ends up going nowhere but a loss of 3 or 4 yards on the extra point conversion. That's going to be no good. The score is now 6-12. Longhorns still lead with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. The only thing you can't do on this so far is do replays. That's the only thing I can't do on this so far is do replays. I even have a little intro video that we'll play at the start. We got like a starting offense, starting defense graphic.
Is it streaming live right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's essentially the L7 page yet. So I wanted something to have to get so it's not just all bomber stuff, right? Because I don't want to put this stuff on bombers. And so we created another one. Search for Lewis 7 Sports. Do Lewis 7 is what it will come up as. We shorten it to L7. But...
So what is it? Is this going to be a different category for all your videos, or this one's specifically for football?
It'll be for anything that's our kids sports related. Ball's kick, pooch kick. It only rolls about 8 yards. And the whistle would be blown as the Longhorns do not touch the football, which will whistle the play dead there. The kick does not go 10 yards, which does not give the Panthers the opportunity to recover the kick. The Longhorns offense will retake the field, trying to redeem themselves after the interception return for a touchdown on the Panthers' 48.5-yard line with 1 minute 12 remaining on the clock. Find it on there? Yeah, at Lewis 7 Sports. I'll send it to you here in a minute during halftime. Longhorns offense retakes the field. Prior to the snap, however, Longhorns have early movement, back them up 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 5. Sign it. Has like gold lettering L7 on it.
Yeah.
Longhorns line up again. Skylar Parrott's the wing back to the left side. It appears Wyatt Moore takes the handoff up the middle. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage by number 77 of the defensive line. After the run, the Longhorns will immediately take a timeout. That's going to leave 1 minute remaining on the clock exactly before we finish the half. Is it still broadcast? That's the only problem with this one is it doesn't give me like any alerts that it's not working or anything. Oh yeah, it's still going.
What do you think? You need like 2 cameras going for
Well, I need some software that's capable of doing it, and this software is just not. This actually software does have 2 cameras capable of matching up with it though. All right, Longhorns offense retake the field. It's going to be 2nd and 15 after the no-yard gain on the run by Wyatt Moore. Mason Holloway takes the snap. He's going to rush up the middle here. He finds himself a crease. And he'll get himself about 7-8 yards on the play before he's brought down by the Panthers. It's going to be 3rd. And actually, we're going to gain a little more than we thought there. They're going to spot the ball 3rd and about 5, but we're going to have another timeout before the next play by the Longhorns to stop the clock. 51 seconds remaining as the Longhorns take their second timeout.
Are you the only one streaming this? That Longhorn logo is sick.
Yeah, they used the
That's
1971.
I didn't know that was his logo. And
And
I picked his beanie out. I seen it. So I was like, this is different.
I hope the coaching didn't matter, but I switched to one that's a little more smoothed out. It's not as grainy, because with the little modern technology, it kind of comes off a little pixelated, is what it seems like. Because it's the old 1970s logo. Yeah, I was able to find one that's a little bit smoother on the detail.
No, that looks clean right there.
And so I think it still gives those old school vibes, but comes across the stream a little bit better.
I'm surprised they don't stream this like Game Changer does for every baseball game.
Let's see, Zimmerle's in the backfield with Skyler on the right side. They're going to hand off Wyatt Moore around the backside. He cuts it up inside the defense end. And he's brought down by number 3. Flags on the play, however. The flag should stop the clock. Mama's not happy down here. They're going to end up with a horse collar tackle as they brought down Wyatt by the around the neck and around the shoulder pads. Oh no, they're actually going to wave it off. They're going to say that he was tackled around the top of the shoulder pad, so no penalty. Clock continues to run. 26 seconds left. Offense trying to make a snap on the 4th and 4 play. Zimmerle takes the snap, going right side, looking for a crease. Need himself a few more yards. That's not going to be enough. That's going to turn the ball over on downs.
I like how patient he is as a runner. He kind of sets the line to
Well, unfortunately, what we thought was going to be an automatic first down on what we believed was going to be a horse collar tackle. They said they didn't bring him down by the inside of the neck of the shoulder pads, but instead he just had his arms wrapped around the top of the shoulder pads, but not on the inside of the neck collar area of the shoulder pads, which is fine to bring down a player. But I think it did allow the Longhorns to try to slow up because they thought the clock was going to stop, but then they waved off the penalty and started running the clock, and we had to hurry up and call a quick play. Before we get going, though, Longhorns trying to make a stop with 14 seconds left remaining in the half, and they decided to just go into halftime by taking a knee. They're going to take a knee with no attempt to try to get some extra points before the half. And it's halftime here at Fossil Ridge High School for your Longhorns.
What was the call on that horse collar?
So the horse collar, they have to grab on the inside of the actual shoulder pads and pull them down by the shoulder pads. And it did kind of look like he just grabbed around the shoulder pads. It was his arms were high on the shoulder pads, but. Blocking it, he's looking forward. Every time he's going to sweep around and get the handoff, he's looking at the quarterback. The ball's trying to go.
Now you got your binoculars out here, you ready to go.
So, well, when you get, you know, I don't think it's close, but down there it's hard to see some numbers sometimes. All the jerseys look the same as things on the
Trying to
numbers.
make the call.
I'm like, who made the jacket? I don't know. I was looking to see who got up from the bottom of the pile. This is actually the first day I brought them. I had that spending with that last couple games. You got a pair of really binoculars out there somewhere.
How often do these girls have practice?
Yeah, they're on a different league. All 5 days a week.
They're in sync right now.
Scarlet with the roll. There we go, girls. All right, there's the Longhorns cheerleaders. We're going to take a break. We got 2.5 minutes left before we get started in the second half. We'll be back here real soon.
Half of the teams are using high school teams, college teams, any pro teams they're using or they're picking. As far as like, they're the Longhorns.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, the Panthers, of course, you know, we're at Fossil Ridge Panthers. Yeah, there's 2 Chargers. There's the Birdville Chargers, which is another school district, but they kind of use like the old San Diego logos. They use like the 1990s dark blue, not the current lighter blue colors. Yeah, they got the Chargers down here, which use that like color Central Chargers, maroon color. There's the Battlehawks, which kind of like St. Louis Battlehawks XFL design. And it's not XFL anymore, but you know, whatever they call it nowadays. When they combine with that other league. Who else is there? Oh, there's a Razorbacks team. So it's like that. It's whatever the coaches want to pick.
I think they got that. Those jerseys are right. They got a white uni.
Yeah, all the players, their home and away jerseys are the same jersey. They just flip them inside out. It's really interesting. Yeah. I thought it was 4-4. Visor. Colored visor. Yeah, you're right. 3 points. All right, welcome back as we're ready to kick off and get the second half underway. Henry Lewis spots the ball there on the 40-yard line. Ball's got to travel 10 yards before the Longhorns can attempt to recover. Panthers, of course, can recover at any time. Ball's kicked right side. It's going to be touched. Pick up the ball. Mason Holloway's got the ball. It's going to be Longhorns football. Well, the ball didn't quite travel the full 10, but it was touched by the Panthers. And as long as it's touched by the kickoff return team, then the Longhorns can recover at any time. And they do so. Mason Holloway jumping on that football, getting our offense the ball here to start the second half after they were able to start the first half with the football as well. That's always a great way to get the second half underway. Henry leads that offensive line to the line of scrimmage. We have Zimmerly in the backfield. Mason Holloway right side. Skylar Parrish, your wingback on the right side with Wyatt Moore on the left. Zimmerly takes the snap, looking right side. Wyatt with the lead block. Well, will be brought down after a gain of about 2. Turn it down slightly here. It is now second and about 7 here for the Longhorns as Wyatt Moore centered in the backfield. Zimmerly right side, Mason Holloway left side, Skylar Parrish your wing back. Dion's going to tight end on the right side. Wyatt will run left, find a small crease. He's going to gain himself about 2.5 yards. Spot the ball at about the 45.5-yard line. Yeah, let's call a little closer to the 46-yard line. Either which way, it's going to be about 3rd and a long 5. What do we got to get there? You got to get to 41? 3rd and 5 play. We got to get the ball just to the 41-yard line, even just slightly short of the 41-yard line, which should still do it enough for a first down. Got 2 plays to do it. That is Zimmerly with the handoff. Mason right side trying to find a crease. And he's going to be tripped up by number 8 for the Panthers. That's going to lose him a yard or 2. Call it about half a yard. Yeah, maybe 3 inches is what it's going to lose him. He's going to be brought down just behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down, 4th and 5 here for the Longhorns. Longhorns trying to convert here on the 4th and 4 play. That's Zimmerly in the middle. Mason motions to the left side. Five seconds left in the play clock. Zimmerly looking to throw right. He's going to tuck it and try to run. He beats the runner. He's going to break it in the open field. 1 man to beat. He'll get him. That's a Longhorn touchdown.
What he's got going today, too.
Landon Zimmerly looked to pass to the left side of the field. Might have been just a fake pass to freeze the defense there as he took off almost immediately to the right side, made a cut around the cornerback and was able to outrun the defensive linebackers for the long touchdown run. Landon Zimmerly. They're going to go for 1 here on this play. Still no conversions able to be completed as the Longhorns are stopped short of the goal line. Nonetheless, a quick offensive series for the Longhorns after 4 plays. It's 18-6 Longhorns. All right, how about that?
their record so far? They're looking pretty good.
Yeah, we've only lost one. The Battlehawks. The Battlehawks are undefeated. That's the only team we've lost to.
That's got to be these guys right here behind us, right?
Well, they're a blue team.
Blue, black, little wings on the helmet.
Yeah. Michael Holder, number 19, will lead the kickoff team out onto the field as Henry Lewis will spot the ball with the kick and tee at the 40. Longhorns hoping they can do the same thing by recovering this kickoff again. That would be a way to really keep this game going. There's the whistle to start play. Henry gets us in position. We'll check with his kickoff team, and off he goes on the run. Oh, bad kick, and we're going to have offsides on there. Come on, Henry. Yeah, make him re-kick. Make him re-kick. I like the re-kick option. I like the re-kick option. They ain't going to pick that one. Come on, Henry.
I mean, the way their defense is playing right now, keep it up right there.
So the penalty is the Longhorns kickoff team ran across the 40-yard line before the kick was actually made. And then, of course, the kick went off the side of the foot. So what they elect to do is the Panthers elect to just have a 5-yard penalty after the kick. So they spot the ball at the 35-yard line. Short field here for the Panthers to start this offensive drive. We'll see if they can do anything with it. 2 wing backs to the left side. Number 5 takes the snap. He hands off the middle, but before we get going, we got a false start penalty here. We're going to back them up 5 yards. That is 3 offensive series where the Panthers have let off with a 5-yard penalty to begin the drive. Drain the water out. That way you don't get water in the middle of the field, it will drain to the sidelines. You can really see it here, but when you're on the field, you don't notice when you're playing on it. Basically the soccer fields. So.
One or two of these in all.
The high schools don't play here. The high schools play at the Keller Stadium, but their JVs and freshman teams will play here, and their soccer teams play here too. Single step back, handoff number 3 up the middle. He'll find a crease. Nice hard hit there by Wyatt Moore to bring down the ball carrier. Ball pops out of the end, but number 3 whistled down before the ball does come out. It's going to be a gain of about 6 yards here, which is going to make it 2nd and about 9 for the Panthers. Actually, just got word that, as you probably heard me on the stream, that Dalton's game is still yet to start. It's supposed to start at 11:30. They're 30 minutes behind. They'll be starting here soon. But no score for the HBS baseball team. 34 takes a handoff right side. Good tackle there by Wyatt Moore to come up and make the hit right at the line of scrimmage. 34 will fall forward after the hit. He might gain himself about a half a yard, but it's not going to be much at all, and it's going to make it 3rd and a short 9.
Everybody
Third and long here for the Panthers. They need 9 yards for a first down. They line up with 2 wing backs on the right side of the quarterback. Single back set. Ball is snapped. Roll out right side, number 1 on the quarterback. Michael Holner is getting held. They're going to have 10-yard penalty after this play, but nonetheless, the ball carrier's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard before the play. Longhorns deciding what to do. They have the option to either make it 3rd and 19 or 4th and 11. Actually call it 4th and 10. And they elect to decline the penalty and make it 4th and 10 here. So Michael Holdner pulled to the ground there from the defensive left side of the ball as the ball carrier was running that way. That forces the penalty nonetheless. A good defensive stand that allows the Longhorns the option to decline the penalty and give the Panthers only 1 play to get the first down as opposed to 2. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter in this 18-6 matchup. Panthers, Longhorns. Panthers line up 2 wing backs left side. Nobody there. Goes a motion man into the backfield. Ball snapped, throw left side. It's over the head of number 18. Ball will fall incomplete. The Longhorns are going to take over on downs. Let's go, O! Yeah, that was 4th down, so offense comes on the field. Longhorns take over on downs.
I mean, when you're that far back, it's like, yeah, you might as well try for it.
They pretty much, so they have 2 options. I guess we'll talk about it on the stream here too. We got 2 options on the 4th down. Is you can either attempt to go for it, which most people do, or you can just walk the ball down the field for 20 yards with no kick and just release the ball to the other team after 20 yards. Before the play, however, even with a little substitution confusion by the Longhorns, the Panthers are forced to take a timeout. That's the Panthers' first timeout in the half. We've got 1 minute and 15 to play here in the third quarter on your 18-6 game.
Hustle your butt off this whole game, and then when you get done, you have to march right to your baseline. Which Henry's going to be doing what today?
Catch him.
See, so he's going to be doing this, and I have to put all that gear on. Catch him.
Am I going to be pitching on you?
For 3 or 4 innings. You got 75 pitches. You do what you can do.
If you can control your pitch count around those, you just walk a lot. Like 2 deep balls and walk a lot of batters because then what happens to your pitch count goes up.
You either get 75 pitches, a blowout, and I pull you to put somebody else in, or you do terrible and I pull your butt out and put somebody else in.
Yeah.
All right? The choice is yours, son. Orlando sitting next to me gets to be the starting pitcher for our baseball game, which is going to start after this here at 1:30 this afternoon. This is Zimmerly in the backfield. He's going to take the ball. He looks to pass, tucks it, and starts to run. He beats the cornerback, but the safety comes up. He's not able to make the tackle. Cornerback number 3 ends up slowing him down until 23, the outside linebacker, will come in and make the stop. He is right at first down yardage, and they will provide him the first down after the 10-yard run. Longhorn offense approaches the ball here again. This time, we are still Landon Zimmerly in the backfield with Skyler Wyatt in the backfield with him. Mason, wingback left side. On the pass play, he's going to fall. That's Mason that falls by the way. Zimmerly's going to run the ball outside. Yeah, you don't want no piece of that center. Although I wouldn't suggest going after the guard either. He might be even tougher.
Is Jackson the guard?
Jaden and Ward. So Henry's the center. The guards are Jaden and Ward. At least on most of them. You know, I'm not sure if they swapped them out on this series or not. Yeah, it looks like Jaden's on the sideline, so I'm not sure who's in there for him on this series. Probably Aiden, I'm guessing. Making jokes back here. The coach of the Panthers was getting on one of his players to line up over the offensive guard, where he was lined up over the center, Henry. Of course, Henry being my own boy had to make sure it was known. Yeah, we don't want any piece of the center here. By the way, the break in action here is, if you didn't hear it, the horn whistled to indicate the end of the third quarter. So we're going to put 12 minutes back up on the clock here as we enter the fourth quarter in this 18-6 game. The teams will flip fields. The chain gang will flip fields, although it looks almost identical because the ball was just on the other side of the 50-yard line. Longhorns need to get to the 45 for the first down. That's going to be 2nd and 4. There's a whistle to signal the start of the play clock. Zimmerly's in the backfield. They all motion left side, handoff around with Mason Holloway. Yo Hashimoto will slow him down initially. Mason will cut up. He'll be tackled right at the line of scrimmage by number 11, I believe that is. That's number 11 there for the Panthers. That ends up making the tackle. Still needing about 4 yards for the first down as Coach Jim confers the play call. So Wyatt Moore will take that play call to his teammates there in the huddle. Longhorns confer the play in the backfield. Zimmerly's in the backfield with Mason Holloway. Wyatt Moore back in this. Pass play, left side, Zimmerly. Wyatt Moore makes the catch. He's going to beat everybody. Longhorn touchdown. Put up another 6 Longhorns. What a great pass there by Zimmerly. Hit Wyatt Moore right in the chest. A little bit of bobble there from Wyatt as the ball bounces off his shoulder pads, but he's able to secure it up behind all the defender players and outruns everybody for the long 49-yard touchdown. Dion McDowell takes the ball right side, looking for a piece up the middle. Hey, we got our first conversion of the day. That was a 2-point conversion as the ball started at the 5. We're going to put 2 more points up here on the scoreboard. 26-6. Longhorns over the Panthers. As we have found ourselves a little wasp nest. Let's see. We get to... we found ourselves a couple little wasps that are up here. It's in the sun. May not be able to see, but right up there, you can see them floating around.
Pretty good at this commentating /
Getting attacked down here on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Hey, just don't make them angry when they sting you, all right? All right, your Longhorns kickoff team is out here on the field. Henry Lewis, number 9, will spot the ball at the 40.
B-L-O-C-K, lock up and take it away. B-L-O-C-K, lock up and take it away. B-L-O-C-K,
Saying they ran past the 40 before he kicked it.
Yeah, Longhorns!
So flag thrown on the play. Once again, the Longhorns kickoff team is breaking the 40-yard line before the kick is actually made. Hey, drive through that thing, all right? Don't kick the football, kick through it now. Can't help but a little dad coaching over here. B defense checks on the field. That means Samuel and Mina go over and take over the defensive line activity. Skylar Parrott will get himself a little break. Jackson is in there on the defensive end position.
And the buddies are gonna know what I did.
All right, after the kickoff, Panthers take the ball. They're going to start on the Longhorns 44-yard line. Look to pass. Pass play right side, number 11. He's going to find himself a seam, but not too far. Zimmerly is going to bring him down on the back side of the play. Balls ends up coming out. Flag is down on the play. We have a hold on the offense. That ball is going to come back. Moving those chains too early. Play started at the 50. She did some ballet before cheerleading. She wants to do some gymnastics, so we might get into it.
She'll be backflipping in no time. She probably already does it on the trampoline.
All right, again, we're going to have a hold on the offense here by the Panthers as we Josh at the chain gang moving before the penalty was called. They have to respot the ball now at the Panthers 48-yard line, and it's going to make it 1st and 20. Although I don't think they got the full 10 yards out of base where the chain gang is. The chain gang spotted at the play handoff 34. Dion McDowell's in the backfield quick. That's going to be another big loss of about 4 yards.
I'm scared.
You brought your water jug?
Another tackle for loss for this Longhorns defense as they're pushing the Panthers backwards.
I don't know. What time are we going to be there?
What time is it? The buckets are in the back of the truck. It'll be unlocked.
I bought probably like 17 or 15 good leather balls, so I got a pretty decent amount. So, I'll do balls. I use I'll do some of the team if you need some.
Pass play left side. Passing interference on the offense. He knocked your safety down. Christopher Jacob. Excuse the lack of commentary here for a moment, as I got to go into baseball coach mode. I'm receiving a couple messages from our players of some teammates that are not going to make our game here this afternoon. And we're getting short on players, so we need to... We've got enough here to play this game. There we go. Sorry about that. Panthers take over here after the incomplete. It's now 3rd down. Dion McDowell's in the backfield again. He makes another big tackle as soon as the ball is handed off. It's going to be about 4th and forever here. So the ball gets spotted at the 47-yard line. It's now 4th down. Panthers offense are going to stay on the field. But an official timeout. We have a down player. I guess we do have an injured player. Number 12 on the other side of the field is slow to walk off. As we'll check the spot. So it is the ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Our chain gang is still hanging out here on the other side of the field. They got to get the ball to, they got to get it across the 35. So we're talking about 4th and about 29 is what it looks like the math adds up to be. And after the injury timeout, the Panthers are going to take a timeout of their own, which will stop the clock with 4 minutes and 14 seconds in this 26-6 game. I wonder if they use my key of that 34th. You notice both times that 34's got a handoff on that sweep around. Dion's been on him.
He ain't been doing too much shit.
Because every time, like I said, what I was watching is every time he lines up and he's going to get the ball, he's looking at the quarterback. And every time he's going to block, he's looking for it. So you know if he's lined up looking at it, he's going to sweep around the other side.
Alright, we're heading to the ballpark. I gotta stop at 7-Eleven.
Copy.
Some ice and stuff.
Truck's open. Grab the buckets out of it if you can.
Where did you park it?
I'm right up on the grass over here. So you go straight out the parking lot there. I'm on the grass that's closest to us. Just on the side. Take it all, see the field. For Bombers players that were nice enough to come watch the Longhorns here are taking off to their game. We're going to go join them here soon. Our baseball warm-up's at 12:45, so we got about a half hour before they begin. Henry might be a little bit late, as well as the head coach might be a little bit late, but that is prepped for. They are aware of it. We'll easily make do. We should easily make it there in time for the game, however. Panthers, ball snapped. Number 1 fakes the handoff. He's going to run to the left side. He's got a long ways to go, however. He'll gain himself about a yard or two. Hopefully that's not a defensive flag that comes in here late. As long as it's not a defensive flag, the Longhorns are going to take over on downs. For pointing. Let's see. We're pointing at 2 different players here by the referee. As they confer the penalty. They're going to eject a player. Unsportsmanlike conduct. We're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct. Henry offense, let's go. Get out there. Henry. Henry offense. So it's a penalty on the Longhorns for an unsportsmanlike conduct. I think Dion has got himself ejected from the game, unfortunately. It'll back up the Longhorns 15 yards, but it was a dead ball penalty, so it's after the completion of the 4th down play. The Longhorns have already gained possession as the play was over before the penalty had occurred. But unfortunate to lose one of the Longhorns players. And as the offense and the confusion behind the penalty go ahead and take a timeout to think about it here a little bit. Either which way, there's 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So unfortunately, I did not see the penalty. So I'm not able to determine exactly what happened there with Dion at the end of that play. But nothing that we'll be able to do other than just go back and check the tape afterwards and see what happened. Excuse my sidebar conversation for a quick phone call.
Sorry, I didn't know which time to call.
Yeah. No, I don't know. We got 2 minutes left. Zimmerly left side, looking to pass. He's coming to Fossil Ridge. Yeah, it's already unlocked. It's there.
It's unlocked. Okay, well then I'll pull it right until I just have them put them in the truck.
Okay.
Alright, love you, bye.
More baseball activity. We got snack duties that are being dropped off here at the football game for the baseball game. Nonetheless, complete a pass downfield. Unfortunately for the Panthers, number 1 gets roughed up on the play. He's slow to walk off the field. A minute 45 left on the clock here after the play. Looks like they're going to blow that one as an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after the distracted announcer and did not see the previous play. Either which way, Mason Holloway's in the backfield with Landon Zimmerly by him. Wyatt Moore there as well. We're going to hand off left side to Skylar Parrott. He cuts it up the middle. He'll get just across the line of scrimmage, gain him about a yard on the play. Before Skylar buries down deep and tries to get a little extra yardage before going down. Clock is winding, 1:07 left on this game clock. Longhorns seeing if they can wind the clock down here to finish the game. It's 3rd down and about a long 8. Wyatt Moore taking the ball outside, cuts it up in front of the cornerback. Will break one arm tackle until he's brought down by number 1 here for the Panthers. A gain of about 5 on the play. Let's make it 4th and 4. 20 seconds and counting here on the play clock. Got to waste just a few more seconds here on this play before the snap. We'll see if the referee starts waving his arms out. We'll signal 5 seconds left to go on the play clock. There's 10 seconds on the play clock. Longhorns can take their time. There's no wave as yet. They will try to run the play with 6 seconds left. Zimmerly will rush right side. He's going to break it. Final bell whistles. Zimmerly is brought down there on the 20-yard line, and that's going to be your ball game. Longhorns are going to come home with a 26-6 victory with a nice defeat there against the Panthers. Tough ball game all around. Big pick six by the Panthers to get their only points on the board. As number 5 for the Panthers were able to step in front of the Zimmerly pass and run it back for a touchdown. But that's the only thing doing for the Panthers. Everything else other than that was all Longhorns all day. Gigantic defensive stops where I kind of have to go back and check the stats. They may even be, the Panthers might be total in the negative category for offensive total yards there for the day, as the defense had themselves a great game. Long runs today by Wyatt Moore, Landon Zimmerly, and of course the pass from Zimmerly to Wyatt Moore to finish off the last touchdown. We thank you for joining us here at Fossil Ridge. We're going to wrap everything up here for today. We look forward to seeing everybody next week for your next Longhorns games. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. And don't forget to go check out the Bombers baseball page, as the Miners team will play at 1:30 and the Coach Pitch team will be playing at 3:45 this afternoon. That's youtube.com/@symbol Bomber Baseball, no S. youtube.com/@Bomber Baseball. Everybody have a great rest of your Saturday.